Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Royal Ascot, day one. Very excited, of course, for this carnival. The first preview of the five, covering the first day, covering all the feature races and the card itself. Can't wait to get into it. So let's get into the preview and find the winners. Race number one at Royal Ascot is the Group 1 Queen Anne Stakes over the 1609 metres, and I'm with Modern Games on top. Very keen on this horse winning here. William Buick in the settle for Charlie Appleby for Godolphin. Has been really consistent in his past couple. Has hard race fitness now, third up. Won last start in good fashion, and I think can be winning again here. Does draw a bit sticky in barrier number 8, but that should be right. Has a masterful jockey in William Buick aboard. In Spiral for second for Frankie Dettori and the Goldston team, drawn 6. My one query was that it was first up after a disappointing performance, but still it can run really well. Those are the clear top two in this race. For a Native Trail for third and Triple Time, I thought could run well at $31 for fourth. But Modern Games, race one in the Queen Anne Stakes, I'm pretty keen on its chances. Race number 2 at Royal Ascot is the Group 2 Coventry Stakes over the 1207 metres, and I am with River Tiber on top. Pretty keen on this horse now. I found it incredibly hard to split it and Asedna. I've gone with River Tiber for one reason. Ryan Moore, Aidan O'Brien, really good combination when they combine. Drawn well in barrier number 6. 2 from 2, undefeated. This horse won by 10 lengths on debut. Backed it up by winning by an impressive margin last start. And I think can remain undefeated here and go 3 for 3. Asedna won on debut. It's only raced up by 12 lengths. It can run well here. Give me the Beat Boys, can run well for third. And Army Ethos, I thought was over the odds at $17. But River Tiber on top in the Group 2 Coventry Stakes, Royal Ascot, race 2. Race number 3 at Royal Ascot is the Group 1 Kingston Stakes over the 1,006 metres, and I've got Coolangatta, the Australian, on top. Really keen on this horse here. Drawn barrier number 2 for James McDonald. Mar Eustace prepared this horse for this race straight after winning the Lightning. This race was on the cards. Dual Group 1 winner, and I think can make it another one here. Really keen on Coolangatta to win the Kingston. We've seen how the Aussie sprinters have fared up in the past against the English sprinters. By Black Caviar and Nature Strip and Swazi winning well over in Ascot. So go Coolangatta. Highfeild Princess for second. The best English chance in the race. It does have a bit of class. Cannonball will likely go forward from that barrier and run well for Brett Preble. And Equilateral I thought could run well at $26. But Coolangatta in the Group 1 Kingston Stakes. Really confident that J-Mac can score back-to-back Kingston Stakes. Race number 4 at Royal Ascot is the Group 1 St James Palace Stakes over the 1603 metres, and I am with Paddington on top for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien. 4 from 5, really progressive horse, and I'm very confident that this horse can score again here. Was absolutely dominant last start, and I think can go again here. Drawn a little bit sticky, but got a really good world-class jockey aboard in Ryan Moore, so I think that'll take care of it. And hard fit now, having 3 runs of the campaign. Chaldean for second, found it very hard to put the children, but I've got Paddington on top. Chaldean, I just thought, this is his only 3rd run, and he failed to finish first up. One last start. Frankie Dettori and drawn well, can run well for Andrew Balding. Shiero's Gift can run well in for 3rd, and Mostabshir for 4th. But Paddington in the Group 1 St James's Palace Stakes, really confident that he can get the win here. Race number 5 at Royal Ascot is the Ascot Stakes over the 4,014 metres, and I am with Bringonthenight. Pretty confident in this horse as well. Had the 7 starts for the 3 wins and the second. Ryan Moore in the setup with the 61 kilos. Drawn out wide in 15 and is only first up, but I'm still confident that this horse can win. He's a powerhouse, this bloke, and I really think he can measure up here. Zinc White for second, can run well. Was dominant, winning first up off a long break for the Williams team, and Jim Crowley in the settle can run well. Novel Legend I thought could run well for 3rd over the odds at $10, and Flerman for 4th at 26. Bringonthenight in the Ascot Stakes, race 5, Royal Ascot. Royal Ascot race number 6 is the listed Wolferton Stakes over the 2,004 metres, and I've got Francesco Clemente on top. $650 is a crazy price for this horse. Trained by the Gosden team for I don't know the jockey, but can run really well here. 4 starts for the 3 wins in the second. and I think it's going to be winning here. It was only its first up run, was narrowly beaten, now second up, and I think you can take a power beating here, drawn the 5, and is going to be incredibly hard to beat. From Cadillac for second, I think can run well for James McDonald from barrier number 4, last up winner. King of Conquest for third, and Poker Face for fourth. But Francesco Clemente in the listed Wolferton Stakes, race 6, Royal Ascot. And race number 7 in Ascot is the Cooper Horse Handicap over the 2,847 metres in iron, with Vauban on top to round out the day on a winning note. Confident in this horse to trounce them here, and I think it will be doing so. Hard fit now, 5th up. Ryan Moore on the setup with the 61. I think it should be absolutely bolting in here. I can't see anything beating it. Should just be winning from barrier number 7. Ruling Dynasty put for second, can run well. Will fill a minor spot, but just draws a little bit wide for me in barrier number 12. Point King for Joseph O'Brien and James McDonald can run well, but has the wide draw and the big weight. And Raymond Tuss, the one lifetime Melbourne Cup runner, a long time ago, can run well at $34. But Vauban on top, race 7, Royal Ascot to win the last race. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for day 1 of the Royal Ascot Carnival for Group 1 Kingston Stakes Day. I can't wait for this day. Coolangatta is going to be incredibly hard to beat, and we just have the joy of having another runner at Royal Ascot Does Australia, and it's going to be an absolutely phenomenal card week. Can't wait to get cracking for the next day of day 2 at Royal Ascot, and I'll see you for that preview then. And I'll also see you for the preview for the midweek of Mornington coming very soon.